All right, friends. So what you want to go by tonight?
Yum.
Yum. Okay, yum. Well, put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is, and hold it just like that. Not right on them too. Okay. Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this across all of our social media platforms?
Yes.
Is there anything off limits you don't want us to ask you about?
No. I'm an open book until I'm not, so I'll let you know.
Okay. Now I do mean anything. You sure?
I mean, yeah, I guess we'll see.
Okay. If we do ask you something that's off limits, do you understand you can say no, pass, or let's move on?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's get it.
Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangembugg.
It's your girl, Just K for real.
And we got a special guest. She already introduced herself, so tell us where you originally from.
Brooklyn, New York.
Ooh.
Best side, do or die.
Lord have mercy. That mean you mean for real.
I'm not mean, we just real. We get to it. Like,
Too,
just get to it.
too real.
I don't want to say too real. I mean, as real as it needs to be.
Now you seem too nice to be from New York, though.
I like that.
But y'all pretty violent, right?
That's
We're
what I'm
not
saying.
violent. We're not violent.
Like y'all like to beat y'all boyfriends
We're
and
not.
Okay.
yeah, stuff like
Beat
that.
our boyfriends out.
Hmm.
No. I mean, if he's walking crazy.
I knew she was about to say no if he did
He's
something.
something
Okay, so did you grow up with both of your parents?
Yes and no. Not in the same household, but they were both very present.
So what's your relationship like with your dad?
I love him. I definitely was a daddy's girl. I was his first and only girl for a minute, but when I was having my first daughter, he ended up having another girl.
Y'all got a kid the same age?
Mm-hmm.
That's
They're
crazy.
2.5 weeks apart. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Like same sign and everything.
So I guess give me a traumatic experience you had before the age of 18.
Before the age of 18. So I played volleyball in high school, and I ended up breaking my big toe my senior year, well, my junior year into my senior year. So yeah, and I also danced, so it definitely prolonged like me getting into school for what I wanted to. I ended up getting into NYU, and then broke my toe again.
You must be in some risky business.
Yeah.
So you was on the dance team?
No, I dance ballet, so there's no like ballet team, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just kidding.
No, I was in volleyball team, is what I said. So I played volleyball, couldn't do the season for volleyball. And then I ended up, once I got cleared in time for like ballet and shit, I ended up breaking my toe again. Once I started at NYU to dance.
Not twice.
Yes.
2 times.
2018.
Some people like that. It's like they always, it's something always broke or they always hurt. Like, I think, yeah, you probably should just.
Some people are
Sit
accident
down.
prone, like accident prone. I believe that. I'll take that.
Like
I'll
Zion,
take that.
he always hurt for some reason.
It be the great stuff, you know? Like, it's almost like he's so nice that we gotta, like, be put on timeout for a little bit.
Yeah, I waited till 29 to tear something, so I guess I'm not that great.
You were lucky. You were fortunate.
I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I guess give me the most toxic way that you cheated back.
The most toxic
Way.
Way.
way that I cheated back.
Yeah.
I've never cheated, so.
that's like everybody answer though.
Ask my answer.
That's your answer.
I mean, they might say.
So you married?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why you your answer. I guess.
You said you married a Leo. What's that like?
So I'm a bull. So,
Oh, y'all have a good relationship, don't y'all?
yeah.
I
the
love
best thing.
Taurus.
That's scary. Like, it's easy.
That's lit.
We also have like a lot of time, so we grew together. We grew up together.
How long y'all been together?
This is gonna be 10 years.
Oh my
Of, like,
God.
knowing each other, yeah. 10 years, knowing one another, and then married. It's gonna be alright. He's gonna kill me if I get this wrong, but yeah, it's going on.
Now you remember.
He's the one that be like, no, it's been this much time, and I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Like, I
right.
mean, I'm here, right? I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So how many kids y'all got?
Two.
2?
2 daughters.
You have more?
How many kids you want?
However many God says I'm allowed to have.
Amen.
But I had my first one was an emergency C-section. So the second one, since it was so close after, they're 14 months apart. So I had no choice but to get another C-section. They say after 2, it's the safest way to go, blah, blah, blah. So I'm definitely going to be high risk, but I'm not doing the whole Russian roulette thing. Like, I need boys. So we did the whole sperm bank thing. Like, we waited, like, put our sperms God, banking it for later. We will be selecting boys, and then they will be putting my boys inside of me. Like, I'm not.
You can select a boy's sperm.
So if you have two or more of the same gender, or if you have like a genetic disposition to where like they need to go in and make sure that you have like a healthy child, then you're allowed to choose. Insurance will usually cover it.
So the sperm tell you?
Yes.
Girl,
so it's the sperm that decides if it's going to be a male or female. We just carry it. It's just the egg, but they're the one that genderizes the egg.
I gotta go look into that because I need sons. That's lit.
So not everybody will be like, oh, you can't just go to any doctor and be like, I want a boy type shit. Like, or like I have XCAD. It's like a rare genetic condition or whatever.
What is it?
Basically, my fatty, it's like having diabetes, but instead of being with your sugar, it's with your fatty acids. So my body doesn't process proteins and fats the way it's supposed to. So like, you know how people joke and be like, oh, she's just hangry. And not genuinely, like, hormonally.
So you're just supposed to be vegan then, right?
Like if I don't eat enough, if I don't eat fast enough, like if I take too long between meals, like fasting, usually I have to do it like very strategically. Else I'll be a total bitch.
Do you have dietary restrictions, like personally?
No, but they do have like, no, I'm not like allergic to anything, but like there are definitely things that my body responds better to and not so much to. So like dairy, meat, all of the things that they say we should do in very little moderation. I'm like, I mean, I have been, but I've been vegan before, and when I was vegan, I felt my best, but because of my iron shit, it just wasn't the best for me at that time.
Nuts give you iron, right?
You get them from nuts, yeah.
So you wouldn't get enough iron, you saying?
Yeah, I wasn't getting enough iron. So like I can take like iron supplements and stuff, but a lot of supplements make me nauseous. So
do the nuts then.
Get some nuts.
Nobody want to eat nuts all fucking day.
Just eat like just spend the time in the morning as soon as you get up. Just like eat a certain amount of nuts and drink.
Just get my nuts for the day.
Hey yo. I'm crying.
Okay, I'll take it.
Just take a bunch of nuts in the morning.
Yeah, right up to take care of your husband.
Okay, I'm crying. That's protein, ain't it?
It is actually protein. I read it a long time ago, it was like in the article. Semen got protein.
That's gross.
Okay.
It's good for you, for real.
It's disgusting.
Okay, something you got attached to knowing it was gonna have a bad ending.
Something I got attached to knowing it was gonna have a bad ending.
Like a side piece or something like that.
No.
Like some chicken.
Definitely friends that you know just aren't no good for you, but you want to hold on for like history's sake.
Ooh,
you know?
Yeah.
Like for the whole like, well, we should have so many firsts and so many experiences together. Like day one, like let's get rid of that whole day one. Like having to stay with your day one just because they're your day one. Like if your day one is fucking up or is no longer solid like they used to be, that's the day used to be.
What was the reason that you had to cut off your day one? Okay, because we want to know.
Why did I have to cut off my day one? I don't know if I cut her off or she cut me off, to be completely honest.
If it was you, what would have been the reason?
She would say it was me. I returned her shit. Like, and you know, like you have like things that you borrow from your friend or that you have from your friend, like maybe a jacket or something that's always stayed at your house. You never been pressed to give back kind of thing. Like, nah, like with a mutual friend, I gave her all my shit back. She was talking crazy. And I was like, you want to stand on me? So I gave her shit back.
Did she
So
talk
I'm
crazy?
pretty sure she took that as the conclusion, like this is it. But I'm like, nah, when you said what you said and you hung up, that was it for me. I thought it was only right to return your shit, but maybe she looked at it differently. I've had enough time away from it to be like, as much as I want to say she cut me off, like maybe in a way, me giving her stuff back
Was the cutoff.
Was the cutoff. I can acknowledge that. I'll accept that. It took a while.
You said, was she talking crazy or what?
I forgot what I was saying.
Okay.
Something you apologize for and did it again.
Everything. I'm sorry, but I'll be back.
Will you eat somebody else's food in the refrigerator?
I'm sorry.
Like, my bad. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't do that again. But like,
You gonna do it
it's the
again?
right thing. If you have like some hot little pepper wings and I haven't eaten,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna just send you that $15.
You know?
I'm just send it.
I'm gonna order it.
I'm gonna say sorry, but But if it happens again, it just might happen again.
Okay, and some,
I'm listening to your question.
No, she was laughing like.
She was laughing.
You
at
was
the chicken
disappointed
wing.
by my answer.
No, I just, you know,
You'd like to get through all of your questions.
it depends. You know, sometimes I dive into what you're saying, then I just go. It just depends.
Okay.
You know. Okay.
We don't know. We find it out as we go.
For sure.
No, like I told you before, you was like, I don't stick to something like a certain amount of time, and then sometimes I'd be like,
You be gone. You be like, anyway.
I like it.
that's good.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping about it.
Okay. What's some good advice you just couldn't take?
I just couldn't take. Walk away, let it go.
It's because you're from New York.
I mean, I'm really big on respect. You disrespect me, and I'm not gonna let that go to me.
You be fighting?
I'm retired.
Oh, that's right. How long it took you to do that?
Remember that accident I was telling you about?
Okay.
I haven't really, thrown hands with nobody since.
Right. You gotta heal.
I got like a solid 14 months under my belt.
Okay.
I've been doing good.
14 months is not long enough.
What's
That
the accident? Y'all got secret conversations?
We was here
I
on
was in a-
time, so when
you know,
you're here on
just like
time,
this.
you get the details.
I was in a car accident. I was driving home. Got hit by another car and got a new femur, meniscus, ACL, all that jazz.
That was the answer.
You was talking and it kind of cut out what you
She was
saying.
in a car accident,
I heard that part.
and that's the accident we talking about.
That's the accident.
Okay. I heard the last part, you know.
All right.
Okay, give me a song you wrote and it has the most meaning to you. And could you sing a cappella too?
Sure.
I mean, if you can't sing, you know, it's either.
No, I can sing. You can clearly hear my voice going in and out, but I will do it for you.
You ain't got to.
That's not a problem.
She said.
No, but for sure, Rambles about her. It's actually about that situation.
The girl.
Yeah.
For sure, rambles about her.
No, I said for sure, like in terms of answering your question,
Pay
you have a
attention,
song with the song. For sure, the song is Rambles about her.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
You gonna sing it?
I'll sing a part of it.
Okay.
I'm saying, hold on, before you do that. We ain't the type of show that you know how a show we trying to make people look bad and they highlight them saying some dumb shit. Yeah, we ain't trying to do that. So your voice fucked up. I mean, that's cool. Like.
Dang, she said she was gonna do it.
You know what though? I'm learning to take what you say with a grain of salt in terms of like it was like, dang, what you say? Just because you came in and told me I was fat, like I looked fat in my picture.
I'm saying
That was
you look good.
No, it wasn't even like,
I'm
hey, how
ugly.
you doing? Like you look so much different. No, it was, your picture looked fat.
It's like straightforward, like ain't no bullshit.
Which is why-
Most women not used to guys being straightforward. Like most niggas beat around the bush. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's a woman thing.
Yeah.
I think you could just be like.
But most men get talked to straightforward. Like
I think it's men out here who can't take straightforward stuff either. Though.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of
call
men
them
are used to
bitches.
women.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know, cause I feel like I don't know. You can say something to get somebody in their bag, and they don't necessarily make them a bitch. They ain't expecting it from you, so it's like, oh shit, like, they taking it back. Ooh, excuse my language. I'm trying not to cuss on. But yeah,
it's only really a few people you can talk. I know, like in my circle, I know who I can talk to. Usually it's just girls though, like who you can't really just you have to like say it a certain way.
but I
It's
know
not
what
what you
she's
say,
saying.
it's how you say it, but like respect is respect. So if it's just in your nature to be disrespectful, I take you.
Oh, you felt like I was
That you
disrespectful when I said that?
No, I just feel like you're very blunt, and maybe you haven't had enough people tell you that maybe the way that you.
I have people tell me that a lot though.
So then you just that.
I just like I be me, like
And that's beautiful.
like when she came on the show, she was saying I should do this and do that, because it's like if you take so much advice, like you really ain't yourself no more. It's like I can take some things and be like, okay, I can change that, but if it's so much shit, it's be like, bro, I just want to be me. God damn, like
You're right. As an artist, you definitely have to filter advice and criticism as opposed to like just
Changing everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't be your argument. So,
But I mean, it's just like it just make people want to fuck with you, get the fuck away from you. Like, it don't take too long for them to decide that they like me when I'm like that. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, it's out the week from the show.
Okay.
That's too tough.
That's good.
Huh? No, I'm just saying as far as like, cause I get what she's saying as far as like, dang, you didn't even say hey to me or like greet me and shit, but you walked in and was like, yeah, you look fat when I first saw you. So it was like, dang, like you.
I didn't say hey, you know. I was like, what's up? But then I came back around.
I guess okay, it wasn't like a major thing, but the fat joint was like, I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you, looking in your eyes, type thing. So it was like setting the stage basically, but like you
It was
said,
the first time you definitely engaged in eye contact with me. First time you gave me eye contact, it was your picture. I thought you were gonna do that. That is what you said to me, and I said, "Well, I'm sorry to disappoint." Like, what else can I say?
I kind of do. I remember I did one interview, and this girl, she was like pretty as fuck. She was pretty in person, and I just said that as soon as I seen that, she started blushing. I guess I just do that. Like,
you said what you think.
as soon as I think of something, I just say it. Like, so.
Unfiltered.
That's good, especially like in your career. You need to be that way.
Yeah, some people like it, some people
Hey,
don't. So what's something about you that your husband might not like, or your kids?
When I say I want something done, it doesn't mean tomorrow. It doesn't mean yesterday. I need it now, or within a timely manner.
So if he tell you,
I say like you move in slow motion. Like that's my turn. Like stop moving in slow motion.
you reciprocate it. Like if he tell you something, you get to
Sure.
it. Like,
It's done. It's probably already done.
so you obey.
Like, did you go? No, I don't obey. I get shit done that I say I'm gonna
You a
do.
wife, you supposed to
Mm,
honor and obey
by whose
the Bible.
standards?
The Bible.
Which one?
Find it in the Bible.
The original. Not the
It's all up to
original.
interpretation. So.
Okay.
My Bible's at home. I'm just gonna bring it in. You gotta start citing the Bible.
You remember you said it was taken out when I said that before. You was like, they took that out, the vows or whatever.
I don't know. They took the vows out of the Bible.
You said they took it out, the honor and obey part.
Oh no, I think we were talking about what it takes to be. Okay, they definitely did. King James took a bunch of stuff out the Bible, because that other one, I can't remember the name. Geneva, that ain't what King James given. And then the Apocrypha is like 13 books that King James took out. So they've been taking stuff out of the Bible. But I think we was talking about what a biblical marriage is. I don't think we was talking about
No, not that conversation. It was something else.
I don't remember.
And you was like, I think you said you wouldn't obey or something like that.
Baby, that's difficult.
Okay.
Let's get difficult.
Okay, what's up? I like.
Body all of those food.
The whole
She pregnant? That's all.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't even have
wishing that
sex.
on you.
I don't even have sex. You laugh, I'm dead serious. I don't even have
I feel like
sex.
things need to happen first for just to happen.
I'm trying to tell you.
I meet a lot of women say that shit. I'll be like, I'm gone.
He be, man, when Scat wanna go to work, he ain't thinking about, he got songs where he talking about, he be like, my girl want, basically in the song, my girl when I have sex, I'm worried about making a bag. I be like, this is some bullshit.
Something might be wrong with it.
No, ain't nothing wrong. He be like, I can't think about it.
Focus. So if a man
Yeah.
is focused on the bag, or a female, if anyone is just hyper focused on the bag, and it then makes sex secondary, that means that there's nothing wrong with them.
I mean, I guess when you're a certain age, you want to fuck all the time anyway. So it don't matter what you focus on.
You know how they say like money, power, respect, the key to life. Like sex is not on there.
I ain't say it was, but men like to fuck when you're a certain age.
That's what I'm. But I mean, it depends, because like he got a friend who's like on the same type of time. They like, nah, I understand what you're saying. Then he got another friend that's like, nigga, you gay? What the fuck wrong with you? So it's like, I understand it though, because like I've been there where I'm hustling. It's like I got stuff on my mind. I'm not even thinking about like damn near touching you, but.
I'm saying if you wake up, you naturally horny already.
Right.
So I don't understand how That don't make sense.
Because when he wake up, he leaving out the door to go to work.
Still.
I know, right?
You
Like,
this,
still wake up.
I can say
early.
this. I remember one time this girl I was with, she wasn't giving me none, so I took care of myself right in the bathroom. Then when I came out, she said, "Oh, you gonna give me some?" And I did it. I was
Okay.
You obeyed.
Huh?
You obeyed.
I was married to her, but it was like, let's do it. Fuck it.
Okay, don't matter. I'm up for the challenge. Nah, I feel that. That's what I'm talking about. Get it back up, bud.
Yeah, you can do watermelon and lemon. You know, if he got a issue with it, like it helps.
Watermelon and
Watermelon
lemon.
and lemon for what?
Erection.
Libido or just the actual?
Erection.
Erection. It make your dick hard? Would you put it in some water?
Just eat it natural.
I'm like, would you do rubbing on it? Like,
I'm
rubbing
rubbing
it?
That's that
Is
new
this a
trick.
topical? Or
It's what?
is this a topical?
What's the topical?
Something you put
apply
on. Like if you get like a cream.
Just eat it. Just eat it.
Okay.
Nah, he don't have no issue though. He just don't be worried about it. But now, like I said, we ain't.
Because if you go a long time without sex, though, it'll fuck you up. Like it'll fuck your sex drive. For real.
I believe it. He just be focused on money. But he also is like, you know, if you want it, you could get it. But I'm like, I'm trying to be the aggressive. Like I know I'm aggressive. I
I'm
want to
gonna be
be
the aggressive.
You know, I want to be aggressed. Aggress me.
You want to feel wanted.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to beg for sex.
You
right?
know, or have to take it every time. Like, no, man, why you ain't? You know, look at me. I'm fine.
Only time I was talking to this older chick. She was like 50 something. I didn't ever want to fuck her, but I would. You know what I'm saying? I would if she would just pull it out or something.
Yeah.
But I didn't ever just try to do
Right,
it.
initiate.
Because you're not attracted to them like this. So.
Okay. That's all right.
Like, I'll do it. Okay.
If
It
you
works
want
like
it,
that for dudes.
bruh. If you want it, we can. Now we can.
Okay, what put a smile on your face on a regular basis? Is it a person or something you do?
People, my daughters.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. A lot of people be thinking hard and they got kids. I'm like,
A lot of
My
people
babies.
don't like their kids.
I'm trying to tell you.
They really don't.
Lala wake up and she'll come to me. She'll go, "Mommy, how'd you sleep?" Like she asked me like religiously, like faithfully, how did I sleep? And then Miriam asked me what I dreamt about. That's our thing. And then we do dream journals. They're the best. They're the best.
So which one is more like you?
Well, Miriam is named after me, so probably
The other one.
one of them has all of my nice sides, and then the other one has all of my like realness, like you would have thought she was a Brooklyn baby too. So yes.
So is it one that like always up behind you, or she's both of them?
Yes. Mila's always behind me, but her birthday is late, so she didn't go to school this year that she was supposed to. So she's literally been at home. Like she's never been to daycare. She's always been at home with me. That is my like shout out. So that's why she's more like me, because she's with me.
Yeah, usually that's the one that is. The one that's following.
That's up under you.
And she the baby too. So
Okay, a person you feel. Damn, I'm getting fucked up.
That's a meme. I want that clip.
Okay,
Let me get my
okay, my
clips.
bad. It's like okay, a person you feel like is for life, and a person who was a good memory for life.
a person. The first one was what?
A person you feel that is for life, and a person who was a good memory for your life.
Okay. So, Shorty that I was saying that we're no longer friends, she was a good memory for my life. Because I think that during the, I guess like 10, 12 years that we were friends, it was needed. But, yeah, that was a good memory for my life. But we have like a third person in that trifecta of friendships from high school. And he's like, for life.
Yeah.
For life.
Till he talk reckless, huh?
Oh, he's more reckless than me. For sure. For sure.
But you can deal with it.
Yes. In moderation, but yes.
So
He doesn't live here either. That helps.
Mm.
Like, we have a long distance friendship.
a guy,
Yeah.
he allowed it.
Who allowed that?
Your
Yeah.
husband.
We don't have the most orthodox marriage anyway. But
What you mean by that?
I mean, I'm me, and I move how I need to move for me.
What does that mean?
Can you date because you like fuck some
I'm a
with
queer
somebody else?
woman, so like, well, I love my husband, and he's probably the only man in the whole entire world that I could like do life with as like a constant person or a partner. But like, I love him.
You got a fetish for cat? Yeah.
You say excuse
For
me?
what?
For cat.
You got a fetish for cat.
A fetish for cat? No, I have a deep appreciation and respect for other women.
Likewise.
It's not like a fetishize. It's not a fetishize. I want to. Like no, like
You love women.
Yes, I love women.
So y'all do threesomes?
I didn't say that.
I'm asking.
It's been done. It's not something that's a regular thing, but it's been done in the past.
Like birthdays or something?
No,
Just happened.
no, it has happened.
Yeah, you can't plan no threesome, bro.
Happened.
It just gotta happen.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's not. You're right.
It's weird.
Threesome, yeah. Plan threesomes because it can be attempted, but they never go well.
Yeah, no.
But I'm
Like-
saying, if you don't plan on it, one person can stink. Like, you hear stories.
Nah, y'all just jump in the shower or some shit, like.
You know.
And then it's like you gotta know that you stink before you jump in the party. Like if you know this is getting sexual, go take a shower. Like, man, let me go wash up real quick. I see where this is going or something like that. But nah, I don't think it's
We're
just
too old to be having sex without showers before.
nah for
Like,
real.
you know what I mean? Like
Where
that
we
whole
come
like
from?
impromptu, nasty, like after the club. That's not.
Nah, for
attractive.
real. If
That's
I
not
leave the club, I'm
attractive.
getting in the
Like,
shower.
how is my pussy gonna feel after that? Like, no. I could go without the. I don't need that type of
I'm
like,
saying you
interaction,
story. What is
yeah.
it called?
You
Like,
could come from
thrill.
the
That's not the type of
club.
thrill I'm looking for.
I'm saying, if you come from the club and you stinky, something wrong with you. If you just been dancing for a couple hours, your shit shouldn't be like,
It's sweat though.
damn.
Not
Whether
Sweat
it's
is-
stink or
sweat
not,
is
sweat
cool.
Sweat.
I want to go take a shower.
Sweat ain't
Bacteria.
fish or assy.
Yeah.
It's sweaty. It's like maybe it musty, maybe. But
Okay,
that's
but
something
like,
you could
just
stand.
think about it. It's a pussy. You don't want a sweaty dick or another sweaty
I can
pussy.
eat musty
on-
coochie.
You can eat musty coochie, okay. You
As
make
long
it
as it
different.
ain't fishy or dookie.
You make
Like,
different.
Yeah, I mean, men like smells and stuff too, though. I mean, sometimes, cause like some.
I mean, I guess it is a thing, like something like to like fuck after the gym. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
my homie.
well, y'all like dirty panties, right? I've never met
the
like
smell.
I've never been with another woman that was like, let me get your panties, girl. Like, women don't do
I
that.
never
Like,
did
like
that.
females don't do that for other females, but like niggas do that. Like,
Yeah.
you just get it. Like, can I have your panties? Can I see your panties? Like,
Those them people on the internet. Those them fetish people.
I don't
you
think
get
they're
that a lot?
female.
You got that one?
Have I gotten it? Yes. It wasn't often, no. But it was very peculiar in the moment too. Like, why are you asking me for my panties?
I got an ex who would like drool off like my scent. Like that's sexy though. Like, ooh, you like me like that?
Oh, he would drool from your scent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think,
Goddamn.
you know how like some rapists like to take stuff from their victims. So I guess some
Yes.
guys,
Like
Trophies.
a trophy.
Trophy.
So,
Oh,
that's
panties as
weird, though.
trophies.
I guess
Maybe
because I
Maybe,
never
maybe
asked
that's
for
what
it.
it is. Maybe they're not like complete weirdos. They're just like low key.
Conquerors.
Yeah.
I'm good on memories. I don't
Okay.
need, I don't need nothing, no material thing.
Nah, for real. I'm gonna forget you too.
Okay, something you thought was an accomplishment before you was mature as you are now.
Something that I thought was an accomplishment.
That's a good question.
My first placement, like writing for someone, getting that check, like at the time, like couldn't tell me shit. But like no one knew that that was me. So like in hindsight, now that I like am confident and I know what I do, like, my name should have been on that shit. I should have never been on it. You know? So yeah. Now that I'm more mature, that wasn't an accomplishment.
You would do it differently.
I shorted myself. Yeah, definitely.
I guess because I hear a lot of writers say that the guy was saying he wrote for Usher and he sold like a whole bunch of shit and he got like $4,500. It was like a ridiculous number. Like it's basically like you just doing somebody a favor.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So like, of course, in the moment, I'm sure he was super proud of his work.
Yeah.
You know, but in hindsight, he was like, he probably would have been like, I should have just kept it to myself at
think that's like a point of growth though. Like it's an accomplishment, and then now it's like, okay, now I see this is how this works. So let me make sure the next time I get my name on the roster or I get my residuals or whatever on the back end.
They should just get writers a fee, like a flat fee plus something to get like a back end.
Yeah.
Cause it's like that don't be no money. Okay, the last dream you had that had a meaning to it.
I wanted to walk again after my accident. So I was like, ain't no walker, could not walk. They told me I was gonna have a limp. I was never gonna wear heels again type shit.
Ooh.
Like it was bad. So like I dreamt that I would like walk around again.
That was a vision.
It was a vision, bitch. I
Mm-hmm.
needed it.
I love that.
So would you stay with your husband if he couldn't walk again?
I would stay with anybody that I love. If, like,
Without cheating?
Yes. This fixation on cheating is interesting to me.
Yeah, most girls cheat. Like,
Most people cheat
Like
because you were cheating.
you were done real dirty a few times, huh?
I was what?
Done real dirty a few times.
God keeps sending me whores.
It's
kind of
you
like,
know, it's,
you know, I just have to deal with it.
it's projecting in your questions.
Yeah, I deal with a lot of whores.
Yes, this is my truth.
It's a blessing and a curse, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I do not think that not being able to walk is reason to leave your partner. No. Definitely not.
Oh, it'd be a lot of work. It's
It
a lot
would
of
be.
work.
And you gotta talk to me real nice, because when I was hurt, I did not talk to people around me very nice. And I know it is only love and the grace of God that kept them
Okay.
around me.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm like this.
When you're in pain, like that's a different type of like.
It's a different frustration, like to
Yeah.
be handicapped. It is, because I know I was mad a lot when I was in a cast. I was super just like,
Disgruntled.
yes, for real. Like, everything was, because everything's a hassle now when I could normally just do this on my own.
And not only are you a burden for yourself, but you know that you're a burden onto other people that you would have never asked for. Like
Right.
the little and then the little things that you used to ask them for, like it's like nigga, you wouldn't even do this for me. Like how can I expect you to like
do
help
this.
me take a shower, or help me do this, or whatever?
Yes.
But it's a matter of humbling yourself
Mm-hmm.
and just being grateful for what you have. And just baby steps, taking your time. I'm not a patient person.
I'm praying for patience. I'm not gonna agree with. I was like, but I'm praying for patience.
I'm naturally a patient person. It's something that I have to definitely meditate on and like remind myself to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, you got kids, how you not patient?
they're teaching me patience. Like that's why God gave them to me. I'm sure of it. 'Cause I didn't have it before.
They say when you pray for something, God doesn't just give it to you; He gives you situations to exercise that thing. Like, nah, for real, God, because oh boy, it's something.
I can hear some quote. They say if it still triggers you, you haven't healed fully. Okay, they say healed trauma feels like a lesson in the memory. So I guess tell me how you can relate to that quote.
Say it all together. Yeah.
Okay, if it still triggers you, you haven't healed fully. Healed trauma feels like a lesson in the memory.
Healed trauma feels like a lesson more than a memory.
Feels like
A
a
lesson
lesson
and
and
a
a
memory.
memory.
Oh, so if you was healed, you would
It will trigger you.
right. It would be a memory. The trigger will be a memory, and you would learn your lesson from it.
Yeah.
Got you.
How does it resonate with you?
Yes.
I don't want to keep going back to that same situation when that's the only one I can think of.
Mm.
Like for you to bring it up and for me to even be able to say like, you know what, maybe it was me. Like maybe this is the first time I'm not triggered by it, but like it's feeling like a memory right now. So maybe this is it.
Okay. Come on, healing on literally is an oppression.
Maybe I'm healing.
Kumbaya.
Okay, something you hate about the old you and something you need to fix about the new you. I guess besides the patient.
I didn't say I hated it.
It was the evil giggle. I hope everybody heard that.
I mean, I don't think that having a little pep in your step and having some agency is ever a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But repeat the question.
something you hate about your old self and something you need to change about your new self?
Oh, I used to be very judgmental, if I'm being completely honest. And I was talking to you earlier about how like I'm a yogi, and before it's like you tell people things, but it's another thing to actually practice them. And yeah, I used to definitely like smoking weed. I cheat shit down now, but before, like I was definitely in freshman year of college or whatever, like one of those I'm too pretty to smoke type bitches.
Okay.
Don't light it around me. Don't walk into my dorm with it. Like I don't even want you to smell like butter. Like I'm too cute to smell like that. When we walk somewhere, like what? I was so judgmental about that. I hate now that I cringe thinking about how I used to be, and it's like who the fuck instilled that in me? Like
I
who
think
told
that's
me
a nice
this?
mindset.
Like
I don't want to smell like it.
like yeah, it's like definitely cringy though for me to think about how like snobby I was when it came to like. So I love it. I love it now.
I love weed.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't buy me roses. Give me an
Do you what?
An
A. Give me an A. Like I'm definitely one of those like fuck 2 dozen roses. Like that $40 that you just spent on this arrangement, go on and give me an A.
So you ever try something harder?
No. Oh, mushrooms, but that's not harder. That's natural. I feel like it's the same.
And how was it? Did it like it was like a good experience?
Street tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've had a bad trip before, but
What happened?
I just was really sick. Shorty was ridiculous, but basically we were all sitting in a group. We did it as a group at night, and she put like a YouTube on, and it was like a bad trip simulation. Like she typed in bad trip simulation. Like the fuck.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, exactly. Why would you do that? My thoughts exactly. But I'm on shrooms, so like everything moves a little bit slower sometimes. So like getting the trip simulation off of the TV and not looking like you're naturally drawn to light. So you want to look at it, but like you know not to look at it because it's a bad trip simulation.
Right.
So like it was just going down a rabbit hole of like.
Was everybody in there having a bad trip?
Yes, we all started like simultaneously like having a bad trip.
Oh my god.
It was really weird.
That was a weirdo person. Her friends are listening, and we was reading the messages. They was laughing at God keeps blessing me with horrors.
He's like, that's my truth.
That's not funny. It's like when I don't try to be funny, but people laugh at me.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Okay, what we left out here? If you don't remember, I'm sure you don't because you don't be paying attention.
I don't.
So
Okay.
we're gonna start. So what's the promise? The last promise you had to break?
I don't know if it was a promise, but you know what? If I said it, then I meant it, and it might as well be a promise. So I told somebody that I was gonna give them a gift, and I haven't given it to them.
Why not?
Because they're not acting right.
So you don't get your gift. I respect
I still
it.
got it. I didn't take it back or nothing.
Hold on. So like, do you have like?
I haven't broken. I just haven't fulfilled it yet.
So do you have like girlfriends?
No. What is the laugh for? I'm not.
Because you
Y'all
know,
know
it
each other?
can still
Okay.
not be cheating. You get what I'm saying?
What?
Matter of fact, the last chick I was talking to, she was like, she
It's the
preferred.
projection for me.
She was like, she preferred girls, but she was like, she wanted, like, she cool with dating a guy, but she was like, no matter what, I'm still gonna always be fucking on a girl. So like, I had to get rid of her. She, and like, I'm gonna be in it. You get
Right.
what
I was
I'm
about to say
saying?
you couldn't join.
She wasn't trying to do that.
Oh, she is lame for that. She could have let you play.
So you're not allowed to have a girlfriend though?
No what? It's your addiction for me. Like I really have a problem with.
You married, child. You get to
No,
do what you
like,
want
I'm
to
not
do.
allowed. Like I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do because I'm my own person. He is his own person. Like
So he's allowed to do whatever he
he
wants
can
to
do
do.
whatever he want to go do.
Nah, that's nah.
Like I
Right,
said,
true.
we have our own. It's not for everybody to understand or to know. So pass.
Okay, we made it to one of them.
We made it.
She
Just
said
because
no.
I feel like the lens that you're coming from isn't one that is one open to receiving or really hearing. So
I don't
we stuck on
judge.
cheating.
You know what I'm saying? I don't judge.
I don't think we
judge
judge.
people who
I don't
cheat
think we
either,
judge.
like,
I'm just saying I think
If
that
you do that, then you know, I just like to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear the truth.
Okay.
I like to hear the stuff that's in the darkness that don't nobody really like to talk about. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
It's interesting.
It's
is.
interesting.
It's intriguing for sure.
Okay, I guess Kay, do your thing.
Okay, friend. So, what's something that we haven't asked you about that our audience should know about you?
About my art.
Okay,
About
get us
my
into
art.
it.
So I'm a multifaceted artist.
Okay.
I paint. I make all types of things. So like I crochet, make blankets, waist beads. It's one of those things like people have seen them on me and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm like, where can I get those or where'd you get them? And I'm like, I make them.
You be selling them or you give them away?
It depends on the energy and like me knowing you. So like we've had a conversation already. Different things. So like we were vibing before. Maybe the next time I come, we'll get some waist beads.
Hey.
That's how I move.
Yes.
My love language is definitely acts of service and gifts. I think that like I could show you better than I can tell you. Like I'm that type of person. So for sure, I'm definitely probably gifted just as many waist beads as I've sold. But I didn't intentionally start with selling them. It's just at a point when I had everybody asking for them, I can't just keep giving them away. This shit costs money. So now I sell them. But like if you gain, you've definitely gotten a set of beads from me.
Right. Okay. What else?
And my music. You can find all of my music on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that. It's under Young YUM. And my yoga shit. So I got a website. It's just www.yummyonly.com. All of my artistic stuff is in one space.
With an I or with a Y?
With an I.
Yummy with an I, only.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if your husband was sitting at home looking sad, what would you say to him to make him smile?
What would I say to him to make him smile? Probably his name.
You say his name and he smile?
Yeah, like I say, like in a joking way.
That's
in a
like
funny way. Like in a funny way.
When you
Like
say
what
people's
period?
name, make them like
So like I would say his name like with like a twang to it, and it would make him laugh.
Okay. You say what he conditioned?
No, I'm saying in psychology, when you say a person's name, that make them like
For real?
Yeah.
They ain't teach me that.
My mom always say my dad name too all the time. Booker T, Booker T.
Well, they say that when you first meet somebody, that like if you introduce yourself, you're supposed to repeat their name back to you, so that they know that like
You're paying attention.
You're paying attention. So I believe that.
Okay. Literally, it's no pressure. I appreciate you coming through
Me
and
too.
not saying you cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes. Pull up on us when you ready to come back.
I will. I'll send out a DM. Thank y'all so much.
Absolutely.
And we'll see y'all in a minute, and we out. We gonna pose like a few seconds for the picture, right?